Hey everybody, good morning. Lev Farmer 73 here. I was out here checking stuff out. Beautiful morning. Hey listen, even this fallen tree don't look so crazy for some reason early in the morning. Almost look beautiful. I was out here and I did a video on this fig tree, but I never released it. I don't think I released it at all. I got this fig tree from Kmart and it was like dead, and it only cost me like $5. And the reason it was only $5 is because it was dead. I'm sure if I would have pushed it, they would have just gave it to me. But I wanted to show y'all something. It's a Celeste Nest fig tree. That's what kind of drew me to it. I don't have a Celeste fig, but this is pretty cool. Check this out. I put this one in the ground. I didn't want to keep it in a pot and try to sell it off. For some reason, I wanted to hang on to it. But as you can see, it bounced right back. I just got it home, start giving it some water. Then I start seeing all the green tips. I said, okay, it's alive. It's hard to kill a fig anyway. See all the green tips. So then, start leafing out here and there. Now it's leafing out everywhere. But the sweetest part is, I'm even getting figs already. They won't make it this year. Those will not produce. It's too late in the season. But that just lets me know that this fig tree will produce like crazy, especially now that I got it down in the ground. I even did a graft on it because I was like, I don't know, $5, it was worth doing the experiment. So I did one of those potted grafts. I cut this bucket in half, well, just slid it down here and wrapped it around this whole thing, filled it with soil, scraped the bark, filled it with soil, and I was hoping to just cut that off and have 2 trees. But now, I don't even really know if I want to do that. So, anyway, that's some beautiful news for early in the morning. My garden is still a mess from the crash, so I don't know what I'm gonna do there. So right now, I'm just out on the island, hanging out as usual. My other experiment over here seems to be doing good. Now, what I changed here, I put these bricks on top of this graft. I was doing a giant, another potted air layer graft. But as the wind blows, this whole tree is so big, it was kind of shifting the soil. So I put these bricks on there so at least the soil will have some pressure and stay on the graft where I scraped the bark down there. And so far it's working. So I'm gonna keep y'all posted on that and how that goes. And this long, tall piece, I'm supposed to be 5'9", I was 5'11". Age, people. I'm 5'9" now, so this is now taller than me. That is amazing. This only done this in like a month or two. It went from nothing, a little twig down at the bottom, to this. That's gonna be a beautiful, beautiful fig right there. That's that LSU Gold. If you ain't never tasted the LSU Gold fig, I suggest you do it. That's so far my favorite. Oh, I see all the fish and the turtles in the water over here. And I think, you guys, I think I found a way. Do you see all of this ivy, poison ivy down here? Wait, let me see. You see all of those? This little 3-leaf right here. All of this is poison ivy. Ivy, oak, sumac, I don't give a damn which one it is. It's poisonous. Okay, and I'm highly allergic, so that's why I let the edge of my water, all the weeds get high over here, because I can't come out here and weed whack it because it'll tear me up. But I think I found a solution. See this little cleared out spot right here where the bricks are? Bricks are all under here if you can see. But this year, I kept having a copperhead snake. I guess it had a den or something in the rocks. So every time I would get close, I couldn't get a shot at it. So it would go back down in the rocks. So I said, okay. I took a pot of boiling hot water and splashed it all down. It had soap in it, soap and bleach. Threw it all down there, and you can see how I threw it, just like push. And that was early spring, and it has nothing ever grew back right there. I think that's the only way, and the poison ivy was just as bad as this, all the weeds and everything. I think that's going to be the way I have to get rid of all of this stuff without getting it on me. You can't breathe up the steam, so after I did that, you know, I ran anyway just in case the snake shot out of my way, but I never had a copperhead problem again, and the weeds are gone. So if anybody is trying to get rid of your poison ivy, you might want to give this a shot, because I'm going to end up doing this with the whole batch of this. Look at this, all the way down. This is about 20-30 feet of pure torture. So I'm not doing nothing, y'all. I'm just out here jiving around, doing my little morning search. And this is for miscellaneous Michelle. There you go. Here's the baby Alocasia Patora. This one came off of the big one over there that I usually have in the center of my tropical circle over there. There's a baby I pulled off. Here's a baby I pulled off. And I got 6 more up on my patio that I'm gonna plant around the land. This is my favorite spot here, y'all. Up under the big tree. You could stand under this giant tree. This is a big giant cypress tree. I almost cut this tree down. Lady Leia said, don't you cut that tree. I cut all the rest of them down. But she said, leave this one alone. I'm so glad she said that, because this is one of my favorite trees that don't produce fruit. We sit under here. You can sit under here while it's raining. You will not get wet. It could be storming, and it could be storming for hours, and it still ain't wet under here. So this is my favorite. Believe it or not, when I first bought this house, you couldn't see the water. You couldn't see the lake because, I'm gonna show you. Had me a bonfire going last night, sat out here late, almost recorded that with y'all, but I was like, they don't want to see me sitting around the fire looking out at the water. Can you believe all of this land, even out here where this fire pit is, and it's a little hill right there. Can you make that out? This whole land was full of trees. Trees that was at least 50 feet tall or better in the circle. The reason the circle is even there is because it's a stump in there that I never got rid of. And it started as I just want to kind of cover that up. And that just turned into that. But just out here, y'all. I had to cut all them trees down. I'm still a work in progress, just like all of us, right? So next time y'all come out to Easley Island, we're gonna sit around here at this bonfire, roast some marshmallows, and talk good shit. How about that? One of these days. All right, y'all. Let me get on out of here. Live Farmer 73. I love y'all, and I'm out.